Alright, so we're checking out the only game where you have to deal with 1-star Yelp scores for sending people to hell as a god. It's OMG. More divine customer service, damn it. In OMG, you play God's minimum wage stand-in, who ended up having to come to work because the original God wanted a freaking vacation. Sad bastards must come to you due to various apocalypses, and you have to judge on whether or not they get to go to heaven or hell. Depending on what you choose, your customers will leave you Yelp reviews and give you various star ratings. Obviously, as you can imagine, we're going to have to attempt to screw people up. Also, from what I understand, the longer the line gets, the more people get pissed off, so I'm kind of curious what happens if you just allow the line to max out. I also appreciate that the apocalypse that we're dealing with is an unenjoyable alien invasion. These apocalypses are amazing. This next one is a mean volcano. How entitled have we gotten as a society when we expect our volcanoes to be, you know, like emotionally satisfying? This volcano didn't consider our needs. What a bunch of shit. Everyone's starting to get super pissed off. Sandra is still here. Hits girls in a bar. Wait, not hits on girls in a bar, but hits girls in a bar. Protected puppies with his death and is never seen without makeup. All right, I need to move the line along here, so I'm just gonna send a bunch of people to hell real quick. Minuscule genocide. All right, Marijan, what do you got here? Can give you exact coordinates of his current location. His current location is in purgatory. Gives away all belongings to the poor. Robbed houses at gunpoint. This is kind of an interesting way to live because he just commits felonies all day long, and then after he gets done, like, you know, beating you with his weapon, he just gives it back to you because he took everything. I guess I don't have to feel bad about sending this guy to hell. Robbed houses at gunpoint, blew himself up at a train station. Let's go ahead and send that to heaven. Finally, some reward for my hard work. Trefor is a vegetarian. Took multiple hostages before dying. Is always chewing gum. You know what, God, you're paying me $8 an hour. This guy gets to go to heaven. Time to harass some people is his Yelp comment. All right, we got Mac over here. He knows all prayers by heart. He's always asking others for money or food. And he saved a kitten's life. I have to stay above 1 star because if I don't, I get fired. And then I can't ruin more people's lives by sending them to the incorrect afterlife. You get to go to heaven, good sir. This is a very interesting piece of criteria in that he wants to die in a car crash, but he'll never get the opportunity because he's already dead. He'll try to kill if given an opportunity. I mean, I guess there's plenty of opportunity to do this in heaven. This is his comment. The apocalypse was a good old hurricane into a real tsunami. Must have lived in Florida. All right, Alan, let's see what you did. Helps old ladies cross the street. Well, that's very kind of you. Donated all of his organs while alive and hates vegans. Donating all of your organs while you're alive is exactly the type of people that I want to see in heaven. All right, Antonio. This guy's looking good over here. Let's see. Good at maths. Gotta pluralize that. Okay, not so good at English, but it's okay. Visits an orphanage daily for no personal reason. Well, that's very nice of him. I mean, so far so good. Looking like a perfect 10 out of 10 here. Tortures animals for fun. Antonio, what the hell happened? This thing went to 11 really quickly. That's all right, you can go up there. And it was okay. How is that all right? Tortures animals for fun and heaven was the right choice. All right, Flynn, he's overworked. I mean, welcome to Earth. Can't stand to eat eggs, believe it's murder. Paranoid about anything and everything. Is one of your paranoias going to hell? I just sent a guy to heaven, and it says, I wonder if they can die again if I stab them here. I feel like I made the right choice. Raphael just had an unenjoyable zombie virus, as opposed to the highly enjoyable zombie virus. Radical terrorist, that's not too good. Collects postcards and can't swim. You know what? I'm kind of curious as to what your comment will be. Call me Kratos from now on. What? All right, Filbert, what do you got for me? Collect snow globes. That's actually the most normal thing I think I've seen in this game yet. Always high. And cures cancer on a daily basis. All right, take your cancer curing weed smoking ass up to heaven, I guess. Meredith rejects the idea of capitalism straight to hell. See, that was the right answer too. Can't wait for my wife. Henry likes to beat up kittens. I like how it's not torment kittens or abuse kittens. It's like he's uppercutting him, taking their little kitten money. Radical terrorist, no kidding. And saved a puppy's life. Oh, so puppies are okay, but kittens deserve the beatdown. Straight to hell with you, you bastard. Yankee here is obsessed with a holiday. It doesn't say which one, so I really don't know where to put this. He works at an Indian call center, and he's an adult who must be entertained like a child. All right, does Dora the Explorer get you a one-way ticket to hell? The answer is yes. Tori over here believes he is a mermaid and has an unhealthy obsession with Kermit the Frog. I feel like we just did like a really random tangent going from believing that you're a mermaid to, you know, stalking Kermit the Frog. And the last one is kidnaps planes on a daily basis. I feel like there's some sort of just random word generation that comes up with this stuff because this doesn't make any sense at all. You can have fun stalking Kermit the Frog. In hell, you bastard! Philip over here never shaves any part of his body. He also sends postcards to sick children and robbed multiple charity organizations at gunpoint. I should have known. Every time someone has two good things in the beginning, they're always like a sick, violent bastard in the last one. You can go to heaven. Remember how I said some of these are just like random words that have been generated into a sentence? This guy has possibly the most amazing set of words I've ever seen. Caught a bullet with his teeth to protect a kitten. I can't send this man to hell. That is the most amazing feat of incredibleness I've ever seen in my life. Never mind. I just found an even better one than catching bullets to protect kittens. This guy punches sharks to rescue children. What is your name, sir? Philip. I kind of want to know what your comment would be if I send you to hell, though. It's just an unhappy phase. I feel like the guy who boxes sharks to save children would have had more to say. Eats butter straight from the stick. While this probably contributed to your death, I guess you can have all the butter you want in hell. I regret nothing. I got a comment for that from this guy. He went to hell from eating butter and he's like, yeah, whatever. We have Joe over here. He's allergic to cats and he's an emotionless sadist. I mean, being a sadist doesn't make you a bad person. Apparently it does. I like how I sent some random guy to hell a moment ago and his comment is heaven is way warmer than I expected. He just completely ignores all the flames and the tortured screams of the damned. All right, we have Eric. He died in a mediocre global warming, so his life has already ended in a very pathetic way. Let us see what the various things that he has done throughout his existence have to say. His airbags are filled with whipped cream. This is every bit as good as I hoped it would be. And he robbed an animal shelter at gunpoint. The best part is, like, if he got pitted by the police and he crashed, and like the police go up to the car to try and pull him out, and there's just like, you know, gallons of whipped cream all over him. Like, what kind of a scene is that? You deserve to go to hell. Skyrim is released daily here in hell. Is that true? I just got a guy, and his one life ambition is he can't wait to go to hell. I mean, wait, if I ruin this one thing that he wanted in life and he's totally fine with it. This guy's ambition is he hates breathing. He died from an intergalactic mad scientist, but I have a feeling that the mad scientist just, you know, started talking about his plot and this guy just gave up the will to continue to inhale and exhale. I guess burn in hell. Clearly that was the right answer. I just realized that one of my comments over here is just God has a nice looking wallet. Murders puppies out of boredom. Doesn't return wallets he finds even if he could. And blew himself up on a convention. Clearly we're swiping right on this peach. We got Danny here. He is allergic against ultimate genocide. I'm not a doctor, but I feel like this is not the only person that is allergic to genocide. What the hell does this even mean? You deserve hell, I guess. He totally does. Say hello to Fields. I like how we've graduated from names to just objects now. I mean, I guess it could be his last name. Good with computers and technology. Thinks that thesaurus is a dinosaur. That'll put your ass straight in hell. Sweet Christ, I didn't even have to look at number 3. Has a YouTube channel. Deserves to go to hell straight away. The game was totally fine with that. We've got Georgie over here. Likes routines, extremely superstitious. This is the kind of guy who doesn't reach for the boat when it goes into the sewer grating. You deserve to go to heaven. You've had a really tough life, Georgie. All right, we've got Cal here. He's the personification of good. I'm expecting very positive things for the next 2 cards. I was wrong. Can it get any worse? Yep, sure can. I like how it's the personification of good, and then the last 2 objects are so heinous, and his one mention on the Yelp is roar. We've got Stewart here. He died from an overkill tsunami, which is grievously overshadowed by an intergalactic gamma ray burst. Ambition to become the worst barber ever. This better be hell worthy. It is! All right, Arnaldo, can you show me anything I haven't seen already? Yep. Sure can. In a relationship with a pet. And it was totally fine sending him to heaven. I like how now we're just adding extra letters. We've got C-chatty. Maybe it's like having a stutter, it's ch-chatty. I mean, who am I to keep a man away from hell? We've reached a point now where some of the attributes just don't matter. Has an unproportionately big small toe. Where is the line between heaven and hell at this point? I say you should go to hell for that. Apparently God agrees. All right, we've got Harp here. He was just part of an extinction level meteorite, so I'm gonna be pretty busy today. Likes eating people. Well, I mean, we've managed to work cannibalism into like the last 30 games we've played, so why shouldn't it be here as well? Killed his friend in Mario Kart. This would actually be better if he killed his friend with the game Mario Kart. Collects dolls. Straight to hell. Norman, the last few people I've spoken to have been real dicks. I'm hoping that you have some redeeming qualities. Will sacrifice himself for others. Okay, that's very good. Saves his urine in a jar. Straight to hell. We're having a special sale today. We're sending everyone to hell, and I like that my last comment on this is this Lucifer seems like a cool guy. Blew himself up, spams YouTube comments linking to a scam site, has a stutter, lisp, or speech impediment. We're gonna keep the train going. Consumes food on a daily basis. This is this guy's achievement. Honestly, I'm glad that the game ended there because my brain just folded in upon itself when seeing that comment. Well, folks, hope you enjoyed this episode of OMG. My score is 30. Not like I know what the hell it means or if it means anything at all. There's one thing I learned from this game. It's not to forget to eat food daily. And folks, till next time, stay foxy and much love.